Hello, and thank you for joining me for this demonstration of how to transfer a call from within the 8x8 Work application. As you can see on the screen, I'm currently signed into my 8x8 Work desktop, and we can see I'm on the Calls tab. What I'm going to do is initiate a call from my call history. So I'm just going to call my colleague. And now that they've answered the call, we can see my active call and my call controls are available within the main body of the screen. Now, if I need to be able to transfer a call, all I need to do is select the transfer option. And then from within here, we can search through favorites, company contacts, my contacts, or I can type in a name at the top there. So I can start to type in Tom, and we can see we've got Tom Mobile just at the top there. So that's who I want, Tom Mobile. So this has filtered my search down somewhat. Now, I don't have to type in a name. You can type in a number. You can see I've just typed in the Opus customer service number there. So if you didn't have a contact for a number that you're typing in, it would just give you the number as the option, and you'll be able to then just call or transfer to that number. As I said, I'm going to go back. So we've got Tom Mobile, and now that I've got this contact here, I have two options. I can either make a warm transfer or a cold transfer. So a cold transfer will just remove me from the conversation, and the colleague that I'm transferring or the person that I'm transferring will just immediately start hearing ringing, trying to contact to that person. So this should only really be used when you don't need to talk to the person that you are transferring to. The warm transfer allows me to talk to the person I'm transferring to first. So, a bit more of a formal handover of a call. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you a blind transfer first, or a cold transfer. So I'm just going to go ahead and press cold transfer. And you see that has actually ended the call for me. Now my colleague is now ringing the person that I've chose to transfer through to. So they may answer, and then they can obviously resume their conversation. So that was a cold transfer. So what I'm going to do now is just initiate a call again. Now that my colleague's answered, I'm going to go back to transfer. I'm going to search for the person I wish to transfer the call through to, and this time I'm going to do warm transfer. So by selecting warm transfer, what this does is it places my original caller on hold. So they're now being facilitated by hold music, and we can see my outbound call is in progress because the person that I'm transferring to has answered the call. So you can see over on the left-hand side, we have this little section here, which is called active calls, of which we can see two active calls. Now, if we come off of my calls tab, you'll see that the active calls area disappears. But we do get this little window here appear where we can control the call that we're currently on. To control a call that you are transferring, you need to be on the calls tab and you need to be able to see active calls. Within here, this is where you're going to manage the majority of the rest of this call. So let's say we're talking to Tom Mobile and they've said, can you find out some more information from Tom Work? To be able to place Tom Mobile on hold and go back to Tom Work, all we need to do is press resume on Tom Work, which will then place Tom Mobile on hold. So effectively, it's just swapped who we're talking to. Okay, so we've gone back to Tom Work, found that information out. Now we can go back to Tom Mobile and relay it. So again, we're just going to press the play icon, which again toggles who we've got on hold and who we're actively talking to. Okay. If we wanted to end the call to one of the legs of this transfer, we can just do hang up and then return to our caller. Or if this person we no longer need to talk to the original person we're transferring, we can hang up. So we choose who we would remove from the conversation. And again, you'd likely be talking to the person prior to removing them from the conversation. But in this case, we just want to complete our transfer. So to complete the transfer, we're not going to press transfer down here. What we're going to do is press this transfer option within the active calls just here. And that will remove me from the conversation and connect the two callers that I have chosen to transfer to. So in this video, we've demonstrated how to make a blind transfer and also a warm transfer. And we've also demonstrated the call control options that are available whilst you are actively transferring a call or actively making a warm transfer. Thank you for watching this demonstration.